Right, welcome ladies and gents. We're going to look at YAIRA, Huawei. Fuck, I'm going to leave it in. We're going to look at YAIRA, the trailer, the live action trailer. This is, of course, for Eric July's brand new original comic. Now, just a few things to get out of the way from the off, right? Eric July has been hugely successful with comics, unequivocally so, massively so. I think that's something which you can't deny it. You can't deny it. He has unfortunately been embroiled in some controversy surrounding the quality of the comics, which is undeniable as well. But the overall profits that he must be reaping is truly great. Cool. And he's just released YAIRA and also a live action trailer to go along with it. But it's really bad. Like, it's CW levels bad. And I think, you know, you got the Soska sisters involved in that as well. And look, at the end of the day, if you're trying to sort of, I guess, position yourself as counter to, you know, the woke shit, don't put out garbage either at the end of the day. This is a garbage trailer. I've watched it. We're going to watch it together. It's basically, for all intents and purposes, 3 minutes long. And then there is quite literally 2.5 minutes of credits. So it's really, really long credits to make up 5 minutes 22 seconds. Don't take my word for it. We'll watch it together. It's not great. And no one's calling it out or no one's critiquing it at the very least. There's some good stuff, but there's significantly high levels of bad as well. And, you know, I sit on this air of the internet over here by myself, where I have called out individuals before who generally people tend to associate me with, because I don't actually associate with anyone. I just sit here and do my own thing, which is a wonderful thing to be, a wonderful place to be anyway, because I can talk freely, I guess, as it were. So he'll probably copyright claim this. I hope he doesn't, because this is fair use, and Eric July has banged on about fair use. So I hope you take this criticism, you know, on board. And everyone should. The thing is, there's a certain segment of YouTube that has called out CW shows for being awful every single time, and no one's. I mean, this is worse than a CW show. There's even a blue beam going into the sky, so it's not great. Let's put it that way. It's not great, and I'm rambling a lot. So I'm trying to put it off because it was really, really crap. I don't really want to watch it again, but we're going to watch it again. Oh God. And again, kudos to him. He's done incredibly well when it comes to comics. But I just think, again, if you're going to position yourself as an alternative to stuff, try and be better than it at the very least. Not the same, you know. So let's watch, shall we? Rippaverse Studios now.
This is gonna be tough. I've trained my body to do things that people like me shouldn't be able to do. But unfortunately for me, flying ain't one of them.
Don't follow me.
All right then. That's
Biologist and archaeologist who we feel is going to be an undeniable asset here at Projexus. Won't you please join me in welcoming her to our team? Dr. Sally Rodell.
Projexus. Now, biologist and archaeologist. Cool, I guess. All the ists. But Projexus. I don't know. I don't like the name. But look at the Projexus logo, the sign. They use something. They use the type of material which gives significant glare from the lights. And obviously, when you're making something, lights are important. So that was bad.
Adapt or die. Tell Alpha can arrive.
It is the truest law of the earth. Very few things have the ability to survive the test of time. Though we may not be around to see.
So, sorry, my dumb face is actually in the way. There you go, you can see it there. Look! God damn it. Use something which doesn't give glare. And the thick accent, it is so bad. Stop it.
See them to their fullest fruition. What we struggle to create now will be the triumphant echoes from the past.
Alpha Corps will be here in 5 minutes. Hold the line.
5 minutes? Thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the Thanks for the heads up. Look, I understand some people speak like this. I get it. But it always has to be a bit of a toss-up on what comes across comedic versus what you want to represent as well. And this comes across very comedic.
I was here. I lived. I am still here. Among you.
Ah, there's a blue beam! We got a blue beam in the sky. Ah, it's all the way to space.
Sweet dreams, children.
Were we doing it from her perspective there?
Children.
I guess we were. Why did you jump? Why did you need to jump? It's not like you used the jump to inflict more force on her. It's just to show her that she can jump, I guess.
Sweet dreams, children.
That's a really weird perspective. Now I'm going to go back to that. Because is she standing up or not? Because she looks like she's standing up, but she's not, because we know she's on the floor. But this is apparently from her perspective.
Sweet dreams, children.
But we know she's on the floor. We've just seen her on the floor. Anyway, whatever. Just bad camera angle.
It is that struggle that is the affliction of creation. I would like to thank Miss.
She sounds like she's got like 10 years worth of saliva in her mouth every time she speaks.
Eusebio for allowing me the opportunity to discover and create alongside my esteemed colleagues at Projections. Thank you.
Again, see, look, this is a cheap. It's a cheap prop. You should have used something which didn't create glare, because it's bad. It looks bad. Just a matte finish, just a satin finish. Well, I know satin still would have created glare. Just a matte finish.
An archaeologist? It's a bit archaic, isn't it?
An archaeologist is a bit archaic. Why? What?
She's well studied, Jerry, but if you want to question her credentials, be my guest.
That's not what I was saying.
That is also a really bad wig.
It's just an unusual area of expertise to pair with biology.
Well, Dr.
Just an unusual area of expertise to pair with biology. I guess so.
Rodell, from my understanding, is an unusual woman. Don't be threatened, Jerry. She's on our side.
Don't be threatened, Jerry. Isn't this something people would have called out as some like feminist nonsense? I swear they would have done. Don't be threatened, Jerry. She's on our side. It's like strong woman. I don't know. I don't get why. This is CW bad. It is. It just is.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Photo?
I mean, I think, how long did they spend on that? 10. They spent like 10 seconds on that one sort of shot of them getting a photo. Right?
You took that like a chomp.
Were you trying to knock me out?
You took that like a chomp? Chomp? A chomp? A chomp? Chomp? She chomped on it? Chomp? Champ? Champ.
You took that like a chomp.
Were you trying to knock me out?
No, if it's meant to be a death blow.
Oh God! Oh, but this is what made me. I was walking Jasper when I watched this, and I actually burst into laughter. It was meant to be a death blow. Oh my God!
Knock me out? No, if it's meant to be a death blow.
And this interaction doesn't make any sense either. Why is she scared? This, whoever this is, blue beam in the sky face. Why is she scared when YAIRA, Huawei, said, you know what, Huawei, the Chinese manufacturer, it was meant to be a death blow, because very clearly this individual can take the punch, so it's not, it doesn't hurt. If that's the hardest punch this individual hits, actually, you know, lands. Not that strong. It was meant to be a death blow. She's like, oh my God. Surely you'd be like, and you're weak as piss then. Like, surely, no?
YAIRA, stand down.
YAIRA, stand down. It's like some guy with constipation in the background there. So as you can see, this is bad, obviously. It starts at, what does it start at? 20... Oh, God. I'm messing stuff up here. What does it start at? 28... So it starts at 28 seconds, and then it finishes, officially, at 3 minutes... I don't know, 3 minutes 33. So it's 3 minutes long. And then the rest of this, which is 5 minutes 22, is just credits. But it's... Look, it's not good, obviously. The very fact that there's still... Like, even us, even people... I say us, not me, I'm not making it. Even... I'm not associated with Eric either. Even the right side of the culture war that bitches and complains about unoriginality and blue beams in the sky. Even they put a blue beam in the fucking sky. I mean, for God's sake. Like, come on. Why did you even do it? It's not even part of it. Because it stops immediately. You could have done something significantly better with that. Why'd you do it in the sky? Have we not learned anything from the past 20 years of dog shit comic book movies? Oh, like, for God's sake, man. Seriously? And look, you know, I appreciate how hard it is to make stuff. I've made films. My first one was crap. I'm happy to admit it's crap. I'm happy to admit my second one was a failure on audio issues. But my third one was pretty decent. I didn't have any blue beams in the fucking sky. Ugh. God. Like, what are they... So they're advertising the comic. And again, just as an FYI, the comic's doing really well. But you have to call this stuff out, regardless, because it's important. Because how is anyone going to improve if you don't call this stuff out? And this is the argument that people make for shitting on woke stuff all the time, is no, you need to make it improve, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's fair enough, but you need to do that universally. You have to do that universally. And why can't I get into this stupid website? It literally makes me wait. Why? How has this hit? How has it hit like $1 million? I don't understand. Like, so my comic background, I'm a fan of Top Cow. Top Cow I kind of liked, but mainly a fan of Dark Horse. And Top Cow, yeah, because of you know, the darkness and things like that. But 2000 AD was my jam. Like, I don't really care about superheroes that much. That's why when people are like, oh, whenever I comment on DC, they're like, you're a Marvel fanboy. Or whenever I bitch on Marvel, they're like, you're a DC fanboy. I don't like it. I don't really care about either, to be quite frankly. I mean, what, is she just punching a granny now? So she just punched a granny. I think. Did she or not? Who's she punching? Yeah, she punched... What? Is she punching a granny or not? They've made that look like she punched a granny. No, she's punching the individual that was in the trailer. This, whoever this is. Blue face girl. Blue beam in the sky girl. How has it crossed $1 million? Like, well, just about to cross $1 million. Like, genuinely, how? Like, this artwork's better. I've seen some of the artwork of bloody hell, what's it called? The other one. So this is better. But that was bad. That was bad. If you're gonna look, Eric. This is constructive criticism. This is constructive. This is what you do to CW, right? This is genuinely what you do to CW. It's what you do to anything that releases in its garbage. You guys do this all the time. So take it on the chin. Like, this is constructive. If you're going to do another one of these, stop with the Dutch angles, right? Dutch angles never look good. Dutch angles are genuinely terrible. They're always bad. Like, why do we need to... Like, even this trope here of... Where the fuck was it? Of this. Like, why are we doing this? Whose idea was this? Was this the Soska twins? Because this is dog shit. No one wants to look at something through a fake phone lens. What are you doing? Was this to slow it down? But that doesn't make any sense, because then you go to this. Like, why? Why do that? Now, that's terrible. That's bad. It's cliche. It's bad. If you're going to get props, make sure they don't reflect the lights that you're going to be using on set. There you go. Constructive criticism. If you're going to choose people that are Slavic for your characters, then make sure you can understand them and they sound like they've swallowed their saliva, you know, at least in the last week. Because that's bad. If you're going to show that she jumps, make her jump with a reason. Why did she jump? Like, why? Don't include blue lights in the sky. But why did she jump? What was the point of this? To get all of what? A couple feet? Like, I don't get it. Why did she jump? I mean, maybe she's further away, but, you know, surely land and punch, right? Also, understand your character's motivations. Like, why is she scared? When she's like, it was meant to be a death blow. Because she obviously survived it. So her strongest hit isn't that strong. Why she look scared? She should look smug. She should look smug. And then it sets it up as a villain that can go up against her again. Like, yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't get it. Anyway, this isn't very good. This is CW levels of bad. If not, maybe a bit worse. I don't know. And my CW stuff was only Batgirl, and that was, or Batwoman, and that was terrible. So I would say it's on par with that at the very least. And there are other people that shit on Batwoman, and no one's reviewing this. I think it's important. I think it's important to review this because you get better. Take the criticism on the chin. It's not meant to be nasty. It's meant to improve stuff. You know? It is meant to improve stuff. This is not great. I would genuinely be curious to hear how much this cost. Because if it costs a lot of money... then you should get your money back. Because the Soska twins spunked it up the wall. This doesn't look like it costs more. I mean, some of the effects... Like this and then the crushed car, for instance, right? This, for instance. Yeah, I guess so. But then all of this, I mean, if that's the only thing... If that's the only thing that costs you money, it shouldn't have cost that much money overall. Anyway, whatever. I had to watch this, so you had to too. And remember, ladies and gents, before you comment and go, you're just being a hater, remember all of your comments about Batwoman, about CW shows. Remember it. Remember it. Rules for thee, not for me? No. We don't do that. We don't do that. It's got to be blanket across the board. This is not very good. I'd love to hear your thoughts, though. If you disagree, why? Take care. Bye-bye now.